Hey everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the Nendoroid Little Witch Academia Lotte Jansson figure, number 859. This is the third Nendo Little Witch Academia figure to finally complete the red team from, well, Little Witch Academia. And of course she comes in this box, once again a little somewhat smaller box than they have been using in the past. Got the LWA logo in Japanese, and there's the latte, and it comes, tray, that's all you can see, lots of stuff in the car. Then on the side, you have poses, and numbers and stuff. Another thing on the bottom, hey, look, number and pose. And on the back, you have more poses and interaction with other characters in Japanese and stuff I can't read. Simple stuff there. A nice purple box. I'm glad they actually deemed the Nendo boxes based on the colors of, I guess, what the Nendo's for. It also comes with a little booklet, Japanese and English, of all the stuff that comes with it, and a couple little instructions how to, mess with the character. But yeah, it's Lotte. The Finnish character of Red Team, the final member of the Red Team, and yeah, here she is. And yes, she's a little different from the other two just because of how they're designed, but it's just how it is. And thankfully, they did make these little differences. She has her glasses, a little hairband. You can see a bit of the hairband, which this is not an error or anything. This is how his hair is supposed to be. Kind of hides behind the rest of the hair. Uniform. You got the little. You can see the little bit of the tie thing. The red underneath, the red belt, the little clip thing, all that stuff, including the little red bits on the boots. All that jazz. And she pegs in real solidly. Here you can also see a little bit of a effect here on the edges where it's just a little darker around the edges of the hair. And she has little freckles in the hairband. And that little thing right there, a little tuft of hair just poking out. And a little bit of yellow on the belt buckle. Yep, she's a typical Nendo, has her stand, everything needs to stand up because, well, that's just how it is. Her head can move left and right, up and down, because on the ball and joint, not a whole lot of tilt, but it's kind of there, but it doesn't really work. Arms can swivel forward and back on the peg. Hands can, wrists can swivel. Has a hip or waist of sorts, although you have to kind of get the belt out of the way. The belt actually helps to hide the seam. And her legs can move forward and back, and yeah, that's about it. They can move forward and back. Not so much outward. So, yeah, that's it. And they can also move swivel side to side, like that. So that's a bit articulation-wise. But accessories, she actually comes with quite a few of them. Start, of course, she has her hat, her big old hat. She has a second face, which is a more concerned, open mouth face. And yes, she does have eyes underneath the glasses, thank goodness. Otherwise, things would be kind of, well, creepy. Speaking of glasses, she has three. She comes with two pairs. This excited star eyes and this one that looks to the side. And if you pre-ordered from the Good Smile shop like I did, you get an extra pair of, like, I guess, closed eyes for eyeglasses. It comes with a little skull lantern. The handle can actually swivel up, forward, and back. Comes with a little crystal ball with a little spirit on top, which the spirit can interact with the skull lantern. I'll get to that in a little bit. Also, it's very tiny, so be careful. Comes with a copy of Nightfall, which this one is nice because it actually has the lettering picked out and stuff. You see the candle and everything, just like the show. Nice little book, nothing on the back. It's also a wand. Just like the other two, it has a wand. Pretty simple. The extra joint here. Little smiley face on it. On one side. I guess it has two gripping hands. Two gripping hands so she can hold said wand and, like, other stuff. She has an arm and a hand. This is actually specifically to hold the Nightfall book. I'll get to that in a little bit as well. Yeah, this hand, which is for holding the crystal ball. Got a little peg in it. It's for holding the crystal ball. This is actually the left hand. This other hand, which is also for holding the crystal ball. And this other right hand or right arm, which is has a little closed fist on it and can actually swivel at the just at the bicep. So yep, that's all our accessories. The hat's pretty easy. You actually have to pull this. It doesn't say this instruction, but you have to pull this little tuft of hair off. Just so this just pegs on. Otherwise, the hat doesn't sit properly. Yeah, she'll wear the hat, no problem. Easy enough to do. Here's the thing. Okay, so face swaps are also the same as all other Nendos. Just pull the front of the hair off at the seam, and then pull the face off. Plug that in. And the glasses, you notice they're sticking to this. That's because there's actually little grooves inside the hair right there. You see the little, yeah, you see that little groove? Yeah, that's for the glasses. And from that, you can actually get different effects, I guess. So, you know, just put the glasses in. You kind of slide the glasses forward from here, and they'll until they rest into the little grooves. If I can, there we go. And they'll rest. The glasses will rest in the little grooves right there, and then you can just slide it onto the back on, and boom. Now she looks. I'm not sure what she's doing. Yeah. That changes things up. And of course, again, you can have her without the glasses if you want. If you don't want her to be wearing glasses, boom, there you go. It's nice. Yeah, these eyes are like nice and blue and bright. You can see them really easily, nicely picked out. No creepy, you know, like nothing creepy like, oh hey, look, there's just no eyes. That's simple. And you know, hands are pretty simple to swap out. Just pull them out of the, just pull them out. Plug in a new hand. And this one is the gripping hand, so of course, you can hold the wand. You can also hold the skull lantern. Now you can also take the parrot thing. The little spirit dude. It has a little peg on the bottom, which can plug into the crystal ball, or there's a little hole right there, and it can peg into that. So you have that you can do, and yeah, then she can grip that in her hand. So, although you want to rotate it so she can actually holding it properly. There you go. There, see? Holding it. And then, of course, there's the crystal ball holding hands, or arms. Guess I'll have to swear it back to the crystal ball. Okay. Now, there's two slots on the bottom here. There's two different shapes, and one of them, this has a more of a peg on the right hand, so the peg hole is on the right side or left side. Sorry, gone backwards. I'm thinking my directions. And there's a slot on the bottom, or on there's a little tab on this one, which goes in the slot on this. The thing is, you want to actually put the hands on first, and this is gonna be our arms and hands on first, and this is gonna be a little tricky. I've noticed in my time messing with it, these don't really grip it per se. They just kind of it's a resting point, so it doesn't fall super easily, but they don't really grip it, is the thing. See, you got that, and it works somewhat, but it's just kind of, you have to also line everything up properly, and you have to make sure, all the hands are both lined up properly, because, yeah, it's very exact is the thing. It's a lot of work for a very specific pose. There you go, see? She can hold her crystal ball and everything just fine. But of course, there's also the other arms. Got this one with it, can't hold anything. Little pig in. And I just accidentally unseated her again. That's the other thing. She holds pretty solid, but if you start messing with her, that it likes to slowly work itself out of there. And then there's this. This arm, what you got to do, there's a peg right here on the inside of the arm. Again, I got to zoom in. There's a peg right there on the inside of the arm. You can see that. And there's a hole right there on the book. You got to, well, peg that in. And again, it's a very tight fit. It's tight fit, but oddly enough, it doesn't grip super well, at least the first time. I think there was like some mold flash or something on mine. But yeah, there you go. Now she's holding it. And she's holding Nightfall. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and put her excited glasses in because why not? Yeah, she's holding Nightfall. I actually forgot to zoom out. Silly me. Now you can see, yeah, she's holding the Nightfall book. No problem. And now she's really excited because she just heard you mention Nightfall. And now she wants to talk about it. Oh no. Now, put that stuff on the side. Of course, one final thing we got to do, which is have her with her teammates, Akko and Susie, the complete red team. And yep. I am quite pleased that we have the complete red team here. Quite pleased indeed. Yeah, it's a. They look really good together because they should. The only thing is, again, this is a problem I've had with Akko is she doesn't like to stay pegged in. These two are really solid. These two I've had are really solid. They have no problem staying on their pegs. She's a little loose and squirrely sometimes, so I'm not sure if that's a common issue with her or what. But that one doesn't like to stay on her little stand peg super well. I have to be really careful when handling her. This is solid. They look really good together. You got all that stuff. You can do all sorts of fun little things. You can have, Lotte, you could use Lotte's face and be unnerved because, oh no, Susie's messing with Akko again. And yeah, they look great. And, the three of them, I thought for sure this was going to be only three, but then of course they announced recently Diana's coming, which I'm really excited for. And they're also reissuing Akko because apparently Akko sold out everyone. She's really popular and in high demand. Like I think I've seen Akko selling for like $200, which is insane. Yeah, these three look great. If you're a fan of Little Witch Academia, there you go. The red team. They look great together. I mean, of course, yeah, I know there's Lotte fans out there, Susie fans, Akko fans, of course. They might only want to pick one of them, but she comes with, great accessories. Good solid number of accessories for the cost. I think she costs about $60-ish before shipping or something. Yeah, I think mine, yeah, somewhere in that neighborhood, $60 somewhere before shipping. So yeah, it's I think worth it just because again, big fan of Little Witch Academia. If you're a big fan, we want the whole set. They look great together. I like them. Comes with a decent amount of accessories. Actually, fairly intricate. All things considered, considering like particularly the crystal ball one, like how much you have to do for that. That one is pretty much only there's hands specifically to hold the crystal ball a very specific way, and that's it. Which is kind of crazy to me. Just like that's all it is. There is no real other way to use it other than that one specific way. But then, yeah, it's fantastic. That each of them come with their little accessories which are for specific things and whatnot, and they look good. They all look really good. I really like all of them. I like how she has multiple glasses things. The only thing also I forgot to mention these glasses. They're kind of really thin plastic. I'm a little worried that they're going to break. So if you do get the Lotte, just be really careful with the glasses, I think. I'm not sure how well they'll stand up. They seem, so far, they've been pretty solid, but I'm just a little concerned about their longevity. So just be careful. These are really thin pieces of plastic. So just don't be too crazy with them when messing with them. That's the only thing. Other than that, it's very solid. I like it. If you're a fan of the anime, you're a fan of the character, definitely pick her up. Because, yeah, this complete set. They're coming out with Diana, which I'm very excited for. Finally, Akko's rival. will show up. I'm not sure if they're going to do any more beyond that. I have a friend who's really, will only jump in if they do Amanda, which I'll laugh in his face if they do, and he'll just because he will buy it. But other than that, yeah, it's worth it. Highly recommend picking them up. Absolutely, for sure. I'm picking her up particularly. Akko is hard to get. Wait on Akko until they reissue her, or just pre-order now. Pre-order the reissue. Don't pay absurd prices. I'm not sure about Susie's. I think Susie's still in stock some places. She's not as popular as Akko. Same with Lotte, I suspect, will be kind of hanging around. She's not a super popular character, so I suspect she'll be fairly easy to get. And Diana's probably also going to be pretty difficult to get, so I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, worth it. All three of them worth it, in my opinion. So that's it. That's enough of me babbling. I hope you enjoyed this review or found it informative. And see you next time with another video review, and probably is going to be Transformers related again. So, bye.